Phirst Contention fans, what is going on? Your boys are back. Big weekend, Super Bowl weekend is upon us. Ty, what's going on?
Salutations, everybody. You said it, the best Sunday of the year. Is Easter on a Sunday?
What?
Is Easter, that falls on Sundays, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
All right.
Even.
I'll just say one of the best Sundays of the year coming up. We've got Super Bowl picks. We're going to talk about some X Factors. We'll kind of take like a semi-trip to Vegas and talk about some interesting prop bets.
Of course.
And then, there's LBJ.
Speaking of Vegas.
Yeah.
We sport on deals, on court.
Yes, the time you're waiting for. Phirst Contention's picks for Super Bowl 51. Pats and Falcons. Marv, before we dive into it, who's your X Factor? Who's going to make a difference?
You know who's going to make a big difference, Ty?
Who's that?
This new guy named Devontae Coleman. For those that don't know, that's a combination of Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman. I think those two are going to be X Factors in the sense that I think the Hoodies might try to take away the pass in the game. Try to make them run the football. And with those two running backs, you have the ability to run the football like they have all year and all season. So even though the Pats have a top rushing defense, you have to, quote unquote, you have to do something. You got to take away the strength, and the strength of the Falcons is obviously the pass.
Interesting. Yes, it is the pass. My X Factor is Julio. I got them dirty birds coming Julio Jones. Obviously, like you said, the Hoodie tries to take away the best. Ryan has so many weapons around him on that offense. And, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they faced the Eagles, and T.O. was running wild on a better defense with a busted leg. So I don't know if they can necessarily stop Julio, so that's my X Factor. We'll see what that defense can do. Came up big during the regular season, but now the chips are down. As for your prediction, sir.
So I'm kind of caught in a conundrum.
This is true.
How petty do I want to be? On one hand, do I go with the team that beat my team in Atlanta Falcons that beat the Green Bay Packers 2 weeks ago?
ATL shouted.
Or do I go with the other team that has 4 Super Bowl victories within the last 20 years? Cheating sometimes. But they also voted for a certain individual. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I know early in the week I was like, I'm gonna go with New England, but I'm gonna go with the Falcons just for the simple fact that, I like Atlanta. Atlanta is a nice spot to go down there and go kick it with. I like the Dirty Birds. Not really the Atlanta Falcons, but I like the Dirty Birds.
Got you. I like the Peaches. Going into the season, I picked New England. I said, it's a waste of time, and here we are again. Now, if we throw out all the numbers, all the stats, all that stuff, okay, so LeBron and the Cavaliers, they win the finals, something I thought I'd never see in my life. The Cubs win the World Series, something I thought I'd never see in my life. Clemson beats Bama, a super team, even though they were good, and here we are. Now, Atlanta, they have Julio, they have Coleman and Freeman. They've got all the offense play. They could rush the pass a little bit, but at the end of the day, Kyle Shanahan lost his playbook for 30 minutes.
Man, those Patriots are that good.
That's all it takes. You can't tell me that there ain't no way Bill and the Pats got all the information. And now, through all the stats, but the most important stat of all, Brady is undefeated, 4-0 in the Super Bowl when he's not playing Eli Manning.
We sport on deals, on court.
So, Ty, you mentioned Vegas. And, of course, when it comes to the Super Bowl, there is a lot of interesting side bets going on. So, let's give our over and unders on the best prop bets that's going out there right now.
Yes. So, I believe it was 2 seasons ago where the first score was on the safety.
Yeah, Mark Cuban bet like 2,000 and came up with 200,000 or something like that.
I forget. Manning. It was that first Manning thing. It didn't really go out the way he wanted to.
Seattle Super Bowl win.
That was all Seattle. As we scroll through the prop bets, the most interesting one, the one that caught your eye right away, is the over-under on how many times Mike Vick is named. 1.5.
Over.
Over.
Way
For
over.
sure. For
Way over. No matter if they say Michael Vick experience. Welcome to the team that Michael Vick helped create. He helped bring football back to ATL. The second house that Michael Vick created. You name it, and Michael Vick's name is just going to be on there.
And not to mention Vick, it will be forever tied with Ryan because literally Vick left and the Falcons just went into the ground, and that allowed them to pick the Boston College stud. And then there's Patino, who just left in the middle of the night as well.
Yeah, don't
but he left
forget
a
about
letter.
that. Which is interesting.
You
Way
said
over.
Devontae Coleman?
Yep.
That was your X factor?
Devontae Coleman.
All right, on both of them scoring in the Super Bowl, 5-3.
I will take those odds. I think both of them will score. Either one will score on the ground, and
Ding,
one
ding,
will
ding.
score on the air.
Ding, ding, ding.
But I'll take those odds. I would definitely take those. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. So
I agree. And like we said, the hoodie will try to take away the best weapon that they have, and that's obviously number 11. But
yeah,
I mean, if you can run and catch, how do you stop them? We saw what they did against the best defense in the league in terms of Denver. He didn't even try to throw the hoodie. He's like, we'll just use Freeman and Coleman to beat you guys. So
pretty much.
He spreads it around.
Yeah.
Another one. This kind of plays into just how bad the officiating's being. The odds that Mike Pereira is wrong on the first challenge, 7-3. The first challenge of the Super Bowl.
Nah, he's gonna get that right. I think Mike Pereira. I want to take those. I think Mike Pereira get those right. You know what? Here's what I think is gonna happen. I think it's gonna be a close game.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, I thought that New England was gonna blow them out, but had to sleep on it, think about it a little bit more. I think Atlanta's gonna have a close game. It's gonna be a freak play. It's gonna be a phantom call or a made-up call or something along those lines is going to happen where Mike Pereira is going to get it right. Either A, they're going to overturn it, B, they're going to uphold it. Something like the Tuck rule, where no one knows what the rule is except for Mike Pereira. So there you go.
But a lot of times, the people who also don't know the rule are the stripes on the field.
I heard that.
We shall see.
We sport on deals, on court.
Well, Ty, there's been a little bit of a battle going on in the NBA. One Hall of Famer against another future Hall of Famer.
First ballot, for sure.
The King versus the other King, the round mound rebound, versus King James.
Basketball, John!
Yeah. They got into a big beef starting last Thursday, and it's continued on. Talking about fuel to the fire.
Basically.
Just let it burn. Thoughts?
Man, it had me thinking about Boondocks. Remember you had Granddad versus Thugnificent. You had Gangstalicious versus Eat Dirt.
Yeah.
But Granddad was like, rap beef, homie. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, we got beef. You know, we had an episode last season. We talk about beef.
beef.
And so it's been a while since the beef has pounded. The beef has been rock. LeBron coming off of one of the worst months of his whole career with the Cavs, a team that just won everything, and you don't have JR trying to trade for everyone. He's tweeting. It's just all bad in Cleveland. And to make matters worse, the fact of the matter is, I think Charles is right. Everything that you have is Cleveland is because of you. You are the not self-proclaimed, but we dub you as the GM, the head coach, everything.
Owner.
We're owner. We're about a year removed from you firing David Blatt last season. So I don't understand how you could be so mad that Charles said what everyone else is thinking / kind of knows.
Very true. Very valid point. I guess another issue is that Charles stuck to the professional ranks, talking about basketball off the field, where LeBron just came out and was just like, boom, 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 blank Charles. Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah,
Exactly. He tried to come out with the ether and just pretty much annihilate Charles. But I think I have to agree with you, Ty. LeBron does sound a little bit whiny. You got to remember that the Cavs are the number one team in payroll, number one team in terms of paying over the luxury tax. Now
his entourage played a major part of some of the deals that he got his boys on that team as well.
Yep. So his entourage and not his posse.
Yes, I was very decisive calling him entourage.
But you know, moving forward, what other pieces can LeBron and the Cavs add to this team? I mean, they're pretty much stuck. They can add some pieces when buyouts come about and different things like that. But you know, they're basically stuck to the team that they are in. You know, I don't think they can trade for Carmelo. I don't think they can, you know, add another piece. I heard Sweet Lou going over there, 6-man. Sweet Lou might go over there to the Cavs, but he's looking at a team in Oakland, and it's kind of like,
yeah, they have a lot of ground to cover.
Yep.
They call him a crybaby. It didn't help his cause.
Listen, I didn't say that.
That's like someone saying, "Hey, your belt don't match your shoes," and you're like, "That's why you got a divorce, and that's why you got to drink it, bro, and that's why your kid is into methamphetamine."
That's why your kids don't know who their real daddy is.
Well, what do you guys think about LBJ and
Sledgehammer.
the Charles Barkley beef? Leave a comment below, but don't forget to also like the video, like us on Facebook, subscribe to the Twitter channel and the YouTube channel, and check out the podcast.
Yep, that will be the Final Word podcast. Soul for the ears.